Nice to see you. Thank you. Well, it is a real privilege to be here in front of all of you as I'm listening to all of the most important people here in this region. It is a particular honor for me to welcome you to our home here at Oracle. I love having you here. It's, I always feel like one of my sayings is use your power for good. And, having this organization here today means a lot to us, and especially because it is all focused around innovation. And, for this whole region, innovation, that is the name of our game. And I was just looking over a little bit, of our history. And I was reading through, even Oracle's beginning foundings. We actually had a different name way back when. It was called Software Development Labs. And now, of course, it's considered, obvious that there are independent software companies that are not part of the hardware companies. But in fact, Oracle is one of the very first ones who went ahead and understood about the new innovation that software can be developed independently, entirely of the hardware. And, so we are always looking for these exciting new ideas, which many years later, I hate to remind Larry how many years later, end up really being pivotal. And this particular area is so very important. And the relationship between all of our companies and the community is so critical. And of course, because, what is a company? What is a company? It's just people. Those are really our most important assets. And those people are our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues. That's it. So in many ways, this organization is really the perfect combination of what we need to work together to continue innovation, continue developing, and continue what is the most virtuous cycle of advancement and really the raising of the standard of living for everyone in the community. As I think some of you know, I see some of my friends out here, I am particularly passionate about the new school that we'd like to build on our campus. I think that this is potentially a phenomenal model for other big companies who care about their communities to continue to expand education. Because as many of us know, especially an immigrant like myself to the United States, it is but for education. And the education I got all the way from devotion school, all the way through Penn and Harvard Law School, that's what made it possible for me to be here in front of you all. And honestly, especially in the fields of innovation, that education has to start early, and it has to include everyone. And of course, as you can imagine, in my view also, especially girls, who oftentimes drop out of the whole innovation technology move early. And our goal is to get them in early. So I know I was only supposed to say thank you and welcome, but I have so many important people here, and I want to make sure you understand I really do thank you. We at Oracle thank you, all of us, and thank you to the organization for really focusing on innovation and growth. And thank you. Have a wonderful day and a conference. Thank you very much.